everybody stand up, please. Gerald, would you mind please?
Our Heavenly Father, we thank you for this opportunity to come together in this place. We have asked you for rain, and you have heard our prayers, and you have blessed us greatly. For that, we want to express our thanks. Father, we also appreciate living in this country where we have the freedom to assemble here. We know that this is not something which many people enjoy. We thank you for it. Father, we ask you to be with the men who are assembled before us this evening. We thank you for the time that they have dedicated to the service of this community. And we pray that you will be with them in their decisions that they make tonight. That they will be best for the good of the community and the people who live here. Thank you most of all for your Son, Jesus. In him we pray. Amen.
That's it. Whether you want to leave? Sure. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks, sir. Okay, starting off tonight. Thanks for everybody. Start off tonight with a public hearing of a notice to rezone. Mark, you want
This has got to do with the new soccer facility, I believe, which you probably is well aware of. It's out on the podium. We were approached by a gentleman about, he went in front of the planning zone. They asked that parking be addressed. He came back to them again. He did meet with their requirements. They were satisfied with the schematic drawing that he provided, and I believe the recommendation of the planning zoning board is to allow the rezoning of this piece of property.
What is it, Lucas? Do you know?
It can be an indoor soccer facility, which, my understanding, this first phase is going to be one full-size indoor field, and you'll have a concession, restrooms, and if he does what I'm thinking, what he last told me, he's gonna put the building up and leave it where he can add on to it in the future to put a field for the younger players, so basically like a half field. So,
Is it, I have a question about, is the indoor soccer similar to what arena football would be to regular football? Is it smaller fields, or is it?
It is a smaller field. Ball never goes out of bounds, so you can play the ball off the walls, and then you can only kick the ball a certain height. The purpose of it is it's more fast-paced, so the players are to pass and move. It's more of a passing game versus kind of outdoor. You can play longer balls, up in the air and from way far back hit it up to the person that's in front. Indoor, you can't do that because there's a net up top. If the ball hits the net, it's a foul.
Interesting, yeah.
Lisa, you attended the planning zoning commission meeting?
Yes, and the minutes are attached to that ordinance that will be in the city council meeting.
Pretty good stuff. So now, if anybody in the audience tonight wants to be heard on it, now's your opportunity. I can imagine that's a pretty sizable investment. So the fact that he's doing that shows that there must be a market for it. Do we have a motion to close this public hearing? Now on to the regular meeting. Now I call to order the hospital, recreational, solid waste, and airport authorities, and consider a motion for approval of the consent agenda. Anybody? Second.
Trustee Martinez?
Yes.
Trustee Lowry?
Yes.
Trustee Randall?
Yes.
Trustee Human?
Yes.
And Chairman.
Yes. No action items, trustee reports? Law and Lease Authorities, city manager's report?
No, sir.
Audience participation? Consider a motion to adjourn this portion of the meeting?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Human?
Yes.
Trustee Martinez?
Yes.
Trustee Randall?
Yes.
Trustee Lowry?
Yes.
And Chairman.
Yes, Public Works Authority agenda. Consider a motion for approval of the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Human?
Yes.
Trustee Lowry?
Yes.
Trustee Randall?
Yes.
Trustee Martinez?
Yes.
And Chairman.
Yes, action item A, acknowledge receipt of amended permit number for construction of a water well, City of Clinton, NDQ.
What you have in front of you is the amended permit from DEQ regarding the Dixon well that we've already drilled. The reason it's on here is that it's required that the city council acknowledge receipt of. Now, do they make a motion to acknowledge this receipt? There's really no action here, is
No, you can pass it up. Thank you.
there? Make a motion to acknowledge the receipt of said permit.
Yes.
All right.
Make a motion to acknowledge receipt of the permit.
I'll second that motion.
Trustee Randall?
Yes.
Trustee Human?
Yes.
Trustee Lowry?
Yes.
Trustee Martinez?
Yes.
And Chairman.
Yes. Action item B, take action on amendment to clean water agreement.
Don, do you want to address this? You were the one that spoke to,
Well, I worked with Pat Cornell, the attorney for the town committee, and he and I had been discussing the fact that our contract comes in, starts June 1st, before we have to start making payments, and they had drilled a water well, all their wells. So I approached him to extend this for 5 months, and that would put it to November 1st. And I think Canoe meets this week, so we need to approve this amended water purchase contract and request that the town of Canoe extend our provision till November 1st.
Motion, anybody?
I'll make a motion that we approve the Canute Water Agreement amendment to the contract.
I'll second.
Trustee Human?
Yes.
Trustee Martinez?
Yes.
Trustee Lowry?
Yes.
Trustee Randall?
Yes.
And Chairman.
Yes. Trustee reports? City manager's report?
Sit one of the Public Works Authority. Jeremy, would you step up here and address the council with respect to the long-awaited installation and operation of the core main generator?
Over the past couple of weeks, we have received most of the equipment to replace the chlorine feed system and the chlorine dioxide generator at the water plant. We completed that installation Friday, and we had the technician show up from Severn Trent Water Purification this morning. We've gone through most of the startup at this point. The plant's running, chlorine dioxide generator's running. We're gonna let it run overnight, make sure everything's working properly, and if everything goes to plan, we'll actually start producing water tomorrow.
Good.
Drink from Flint?
Yes, sir.
And how full is Twin Lake?
It's at 40% right now.
Well, that's pretty good.
It's a huge improvement from where we were just a mere 6 months ago.
And it's still running.
Yes.
Water still running in?
Yeah, there's about 100 gallons a minute coming in from both creeks, and every time we're getting even a half inch of rain now, they seem to be flowing quite well.
Well, now we get 4 inches, 3 to 4 inches in the next week. It'll flow real well.
I hope so.
That's not expensive.
Thank you for the update.
No problem.
That's all.
Audience participation? Consider motion to adjourn this portion of the meeting?
Second.
Trustee Lowry?
Yes.
Trustee Human?
Yes.
Trustee Randall?
Yes.
Trustee Martinez?
Yes.
And Chairman.
Yes. Industrial Authority agenda? Consider motion for approval of the consent agenda?
So moved. Second.
Trustee Huber?
Yes.
Trustee Martinez?
Yes.
Trustee Rudolph?
Yes.
Trustee Lowry?
Yes.
And Chairman?
Yes, action item A, take action on the development agreement with Jet Distributing.
I will give you the bare bones of what I know about this agreement. It was put together by Brian and Mr. Chintz.
Carissa King, thank you.
Carissa, thank you. It addresses the contribution that the city agreed to make toward a street that was on the Jet property. Now, at the time that this was first considered, it was going to be a deeded easement to the city. But through conversations that we had with Mr. Jet, he and I agreed it was beneficial, I thought mutually beneficial to Mr. Jet's company and the city if they retain ownership. And therefore, the maintenance of said street, once it's constructed, will be up to them. It wouldn't be another quote-unquote street that we would monitor, or our police force wouldn't have to worry about. There are other benefits to us, there's a couple of jobs involved, expansion, the project that they've got undergoing. And this will allow them not to park their semis on 13th Street, I believe, quite as much as they do. So there's, in other words, benefit to us beyond what was going to take place on Jet Avenue, I guess is what, that's what you want to call it. Anyway, Brian, do you have any additions to that?
No, sir.
Max?
I'll be happy to speak if you don't mind. First, I want to just take the opportunity to thank the city council for their consideration on this project and hopefully approval at some point. But Mark did a fine job of explaining that and where we've come. He and I had conversations from our past situation, and I just felt it was mutually beneficial for me to retain ownership of that property. Meanwhile, I can build that road to the specifications I so desire for 45,000-pound trucks bringing product into me, you know, up to 4, 5, 6 truckloads a day. I was telling the mayor in the hall, Friday I close a deal for additional brands. So as we speak, as I'm building this entire site, my business is growing. So it's, you know, it's absolutely essential to stay in Clinton. And this, again, with the stipulations in the agreement on my end, it's just a win-win for both of us. For the city of Clinton, I'm creating new jobs and economic growth here. In return, I've got an exceptional road for, you know, utilization throughout my property. So we appreciate it. If you have answer any questions, if you have any.
This, at the original time, correct me if I'm wrong, the original road was going to be between the Freightliner property and your property on an easement at that. And now it's entirely on servicing Jet Street.
That's correct. And the initial one still was on my property. What we learned from that, there's basically a row of scrub trees that divide Freightliner and myself, and no civil engineer had any interest in that, in knocking out trees and putting pavement on it. There's some other public works things we've already addressed, but by relocating that, it really kept us free and clear of everything underground.
Donald, did we remove a fire hydrant in that vicinity? It was actually serving no purpose. It had been installed years ago. So to facilitate the road, we took the fire hydrant out. That's correct.
I don't think it's a wrong guess to say that that's probably a lot bigger. Motion, anybody?
I'll make a motion that we approve the development agreement with the city of Clinton and the Jet Street.
Second.
Trustee Huber?
Yes.
Trustee Rudolph?
Yes.
Trustee Lowry?
Yes.
Trustee Martinez?
Yes.
And Chairman?
Yes. Trustee reports? City manager's report?
I've done my part. Thank you.
Audience participation? Motion to adjourn this portion of the meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Huber?
Yes.
Trustee Martinez?
Yes.
Trustee Lowry?
Yes.
Trustee Rudolph?
Yes.
And Chairman?
Yes. Clinton City Council agenda. Motion to approve the consent agenda.
So. Second.
Councilman Martinez?
Yes.
Councilman Lowry?
Yes.
Councilman Rodoff?
Yes.
Councilman Huglen?
Yes.
And Mayor.
Yes. Ordinance 957, rezoning of property owned by one owner.
This is an ordinance in consideration of the public hearing that you just held before tonight's meeting began. What it does is get an ordinance changing the zoning from I-3 heavy industrial district to C-3 tourist commercial district for property located in Lot 3, Block 1, Riverview Industrial Subdivision of Clinton, Custer County, Oklahoma, and declaring an emergency. This does change the zoning of that property.
Motion, anybody?
Make a motion that we approve ordinance number 957.
I'll second.
Councilman Huglen?
Yes.
Councilman Martinez?
Yes.
Councilman Lowry?
Yes.
Councilman Rodoff?
Yes.
And Mayor.
Yes.
And the clause.
The clause? There's a clause in here we need to.
Emergency.
Oh.
So
Motion.
I'll amend my motion to include the emergency clause.
Second, anybody?
Councilman Huglen?
Yes.
Councilman Martinez?
Yes.
Councilman Lowry?
Yes.
Councilman Rodoff?
Yes.
And Mayor.
Yes. Resolution 850 regarding establishing the dates for the municipal elections.
What you see in front of you is a resolution as was authorized by the village public on April 7th. It does change your voting date, filing date, and the date that you take office, I believe.
Yes. It's basically just for the filing period and the election dates. It doesn't approve.
Motion, anybody?
I'll make a motion that we approve resolution number 850.
I'll second his motion.
Councilman Huglen?
Yes.
Councilman Lowry?
Yes.
Councilman Martinez?
Yes.
Councilman Rodoff?
Yes.
And Mayor.
Yes. Two trustees to OMAG. Last action.
Oklahoma Municipal Assurance Group is the property and casualty insurance company that is subscribed to the city. It is time for two persons to be elected to said committee. As you can see, there are a group of people that have submitted their name. I think you'll also see that there's one letter. We received one letter from one of the applicants, Craig Stevenson, who's city manager in Palm City, and I think the other sitting trustee is Patty Sheila.
Patty Sheila. She's been on there since 1994. In fact, Lisa and I know her, but her name was Sheila. Kusel, yeah. So I think they're doing a good job.
You know anything about Craig?
Yeah, personal knowledge of him, have known him for some time. Craig's a good man. He was with Tony Navy and took off and did things.
I don't know him, but
He's a good guy.
I think he is too. I make the motion that we renominate Craig Stevenson and Patty Sheila. She's before the cop.
Is she the Lisa of Fort County? That's a legitimate question. She's the Lisa of Fort County.
Yes.
Yeah. Second, anybody?
Second that motion.
Councilman Rodoff?
Yes.
Councilman Huglen?
Yes.
Councilman Lowry?
Yes.
Councilman Martinez?
Yes.
And Mayor.
Yes. Council reports?
I do have one item I would like to discuss. There are two houses on North 15th Street. Both of them are currently in whatever Indian trust, that, however that works. 516, 520, 115. I would like the city manager and code enforcement officer to sit down with someone that is a responsible party with the tribal government and find out how in the world we can start a process where we can work together to get some of this stuff cleaned up and taken care of. These two properties are in no better shape than some of these that we we have condemned and immediately taken action on in the past. In my opinion, they're worse than that. And it doesn't seem like in the past, there has been any effort on the part of the tribal responsible parties to taking action. I would like for us to sit down together and please see if we can come to some type of an understanding on how we can handle these situations. Whether it be we help with the men and the equipment to take these places down, or whatever we need to do to get these things either rehab or condemned. They're terrible, in terrible shape.
Yeah, and by your statements, you've looked into it, you're calling them Indian trust land.
I am basing that on conversations that I have
Oh,
had
okay.
with Toby in the past. I'm comfortable in saying they're owned by the Indian. the
China,
Cheyenne.
okay. Well,
Well, if we're gonna do that, then you need to look into this one out by Clover too.
And there's several of them. There's several properties in Maker Edition on the north side of town, my ward, and there are some in other parts of the city. I'd just like to get together and talk about our path for going forward and creating something that looks a little bit more pleasant.
we'll determine ownership and we'll take action for them. If it's not Indian trust land, then certainly our rights change. By your comments, you know that there's less opportunity, less power we have if it is Indian trust land. We'll determine that first, and we'll go from there.
I would like to see somebody sit down, maybe face to face with these individuals, and talk about the goal for cleaning those properties up. Yes, they're uninhabitable at this point.
Somebody living there?
No,
Okay.
no.
Well, I just asked that out of curiosity. It depends on ownership. We'll find out.
516 and 521.
I bet it now.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
Any other council reports? City manager's report.
Just to mention this weekend of the soccer tournament, baseball tournament that was held out Acme Brick. I understand that in one of the few times in Clinton, Oklahoma, there was a traffic jam at 28th and Modell that Lucas is proud to take responsibility for. But, the comments were made, we couldn't find a place to eat. The parking lots were overflowing, they were parking on the grass. I know the baseball teams were from about 7 or 8 different towns. I don't know about the soccer teams. Lucas, you might have a better idea than I do.
Be the same, there's about 7 or 8 different towns.
There was one,
Weatherford, Cordell, and Woodward, and of course our other teams.
there was a baseball team here from Amarillo and Woodward. So there were some teams that actually stayed overnight. So this was the kind of thing that, we like to see take place out there. They're bringing people to town, spending on the local merchants. So that's a good thing. I hope we wear it out to soccer field. I know, Lucas, you said that the people were satisfied with it.
Correct, yeah. On that note, I'd like to thank Chris and all the guys or anybody that helps maintain Acme. Facilities are in excellent condition. We've got tons and tons of compliments. Fields look great. I mean, everybody wishes they had what quality fields we've got. So,
I understand that the concession stands ran out of stock a couple of times, and the baseball, did you ever talk to any of those parents or coaches or?
Yeah, they were pleasantly surprised on our facilities. I know, talking to Aaron Hunter, that the batting cage barn that they had erected, it was there was 2 or 3 teams waiting to get in there throughout the weekend. And there was 27 baseball teams ranging from coach pitch to midgets. And I know he said 8 of them stay here in town. And he estimated over 1,000 people at the baseball side of the deal.
And Lucas, you mentioned the age difference, in your team from 4 years
From
old?
4-year-olds on up to 12 and 13-year-olds. And we had 84 teams in town.
So that place was covered up.
It was.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. Thank everybody that can do it. That's all I have.
Keep talking, Rankin.
Oh, you think that's why it's taking place?
Items for disinfection? Consider motion to adjourn this meeting?
I'll make that motion. We adjourn.
I'll second.
Councilman Hughes?
Yes.
Councilman Lowry?
Yes.
Councilman Martinez?
Yes.
Councilman Brittle?
Yes.
Mayor